I'm Brandi Mitchell. I've come here from San Diego, California, and I actually brought with me a teammate from Los Angeles. So on our team, there's a group of women from Ontario, but we are the two outliers that came all this distance just to be here at the Good Games. You know, in general, adults, right, there's kind of a shift in social, especially going into ages 40, 50, like social interaction. Work may be the focus. They may have, whether or not you have kids or nieces or nephews or grandkids that you're involved with their sport programs. We're being pulled in so many directions. And I know the women that I work with specifically say to me, this is where I go just to get away from life, right? This is my chance to be physically testing myself, pushing myself, feeling what I can do physically. But then there's the socializing, there's the camaraderie, there's the connection, having all these women that you have something in common with that's not, again, family related. We are human first and foremost. And yes, there's identity as women, which is more about kind of being a demographic where we've been looked over. I mean, a lot of these women just never had a chance to play. You know, if they're now in their late 50s, especially, but 60s, 70s, 80s playing, they weren't allowed to play before, right? So this is an identity that's unique, partly obviously because older ages, you often don't see this level of athleticism. You don't see this level of activity, and especially in a team sport where there's physical contact. It's rare. It shouldn't be so rare. But what we see then is this social emotional benefit. Of course, all the physical benefits of being active. A lot of us have the same stories where we'll show up at, a shop or, stop somewhere, gas station, wearing our soccer uniforms, even our cleats sometimes if we're in a hurry, and they'll say, oh, you're going to someone's soccer game. No, oh, you're a referee. No, oh, you're a coach, right? Like anything else but to actually be a player is just like the furthest thing from their mind. So a lot of us, part of it is being an advocate and showing this identity to shift the way women are seen. I think what I really emphasize when I'm talking to tournament directors is, what does it look like to give women the credibility and the value of being on beautiful fields? Because we're used to really bad fields in general, wherever we play locally, right? And I get it, there aren't many choices, but to be given this, and it's like you deserve these gorgeous fields. You deserve to have your food on site. You can go and grab something to eat, grab a drink, sit and be entertained, right? Like there's just an authenticity about showing that they care and that they're valuing our experience here. I also love that most of these women are multi-sport athletes, right? And yes, it may be pickleball, like as far as popularity goes, that's absolutely popular in the United States, here in Canada too. But at the same time, they play basketball, they play volleyball, softball's a big sport for soccer athletes. So I love the idea that somebody can choose to either play another sport, go and watch, right? Like having that sense. I see a lot of posts of partners who come and they're playing different sports and they both have the chance to be here. This is what community feels like when you include them in a sport event, right? And it doesn't mean that it's not serious. It doesn't mean that you're not out there to win. It just means you get to feel this overall kind of connection instead of it just being about the sport and walking, getting back to your hotel and starting again the next day. So the festival part is amazing. I'm so grateful to be here, and no question I'll be back.